So my name is Kai, again, and this is my presentation on learning. So throughout the semester this year in MPX, we've learned and experienced many things, and we faced many obstacles. And from these obstacles, we've improved. So my hero's name is Red, and the backstory is, well, I saw the color red, so yeah, that's how I got his name. And so in this world right now, there is basically a zombie apocalypse. And so zombies are trying to eat his brains. And like Red, we actually face the same challenge. And you might be wondering how, because there's no zombies in our world, but like Red, instead of zombies, we have to face the harsh challenges that MPX threw at us. So Red was tasked by Dr. Kondo to find a zombie cure to save the world. And so to do this, he had to make friends. So to make friends, he had to use the skill of public speaking. So using the skill of public speaking, he persuaded his 3 best friends, green, blue, and yellow, to join him on this quest to save the world. So using this persuasive speaking, he provided evidence such as, if you don't join me, then the world is pretty much screwed. So using this persuasive speaking, he had his friends join him, and they found out that the ingredients needed to make the cure was located at the CDC, now overrun by zombies. So figuring out where they have to go, they geared up and set off on their journey. So my artifact for this was public speaking. The artifact I chose for public speaking was the debate. Because through the debate, I learned that you have to speak loudly and clearly, or people wouldn't understand you. But on top of that, even if you spoke loud and clear, if you weren't persuasive, then no one will listen to what you're saying. I have to be persuasive and try to talk clearly to the judges so that they would listen to what I have to say. But I know it wasn't enough because my team didn't win. But from the loss, I think I gained because by listening to others, I think I was able to improve myself. So now Red and his team are on the road and they find a car. And so Red and Blue are fixing the car, while Green and Yellow go to the gas station and get some gas. While Red and Blue are fixing the car, some zombies come, and so Red has to defend Blue from the zombies, and then Green and Yellow come back with the gas. So they just demonstrated the skill of cooperation. So my artifact for cooperation was the trebuchet project, because during this project I learned that it took a massive amount of cooperation with your partners, and the project basically required us to work together effectively, because there's way too much work for one person to do, so we had to split up the work. So what we decided on doing was splitting up the work so that it went to our strengths. So I was better at writing, so I would do the writing parts, while my friend would do more of the cutting and gluing. We cooperated and got our project done. So Red and his group are now at the CDC, and they got off their car and there's a bunch of zombies. So first they try to go in, like guns blazing, but it doesn't work since there's too many zombies. So they have to be innovative, and what they instead do is set off the alarm in the car until they attract the zombies away, and they sneak it from behind. So my artifact for innovation was the chemistry and conflict project. And I learned during this project that it requires a lot of innovation, especially for what me and my partner did, because we were making a mandala. And a mandala is basically this like pattern drawing you put on fabric that came from Eastern culture. And so we chose this we chose the mandala to represent a conflict. And so what we planned on doing originally was drawing a sketch of the conflict. But that sketch was too big for the mandala, and it didn't work out. So we had to be innovative. Instead, what we decided to do was have symbols represent the scenes we wanted to portray. And so we used that to represent the conflict. So now Red and his group are in the CDC, and they're in the hallway, heading to the room where all this ingredients are. And it's really cramped and tight, and they can't use their swords and knives and axes. And so zombies appear, and Red has to adapt to the situation and use his AK-47. And so his AK-47 is great for this environment because it doesn't require a lot of movement, unlike his close weapons like his knife and axe. And so using his AK-47, he shoots zombies down. And they make it into the room where all the supplies are, ingredients. So my artifact for adaptation was Socratic circles. And I chose Socratic circles because it's always a changing discussion. Because every circle time it's different. You're with different people, and the topic is always different. And depending on the chapters you read, there might be more stuff to talk about, or there might be less stuff to talk about. And because we constantly did Socratic circles around once a week, I think it forced me to kind of learn how to adapt to conversations. Okay, so they're in the storage room, and they find the 5 supplies, ingredients needed for the cure. So they needed a bundle of grass, a batch of chocolate chips, 1 rotten egg, a bowl of brown sugar, and the rotten flesh of a zombie. So, taking their stuff, they put it in their bag, and they made it back to the front of the CDC. But the zombies had come back to the entrance. And so they had to use their skill of reflection to make their way out. And so you might be wondering what reflection would do in this scenario. So let me explain. So using the skill of reflection, they have to reflect well to figure out what they did well in their past experiences. And so using reflection, they figured out that they had to cooperate and adapt to the environment. So Red basically used the skill of public speaking to basically get everyone calm and ready. And using the skill of cooperation, they spearheaded through the zombies and provided each other cover. So once they near where there were less zombies, they adapted to the environment, and they kind of scattered and used their speed over the zombies' slow movement, and then they made it back to their car and escaped. So my artifact I chose for reflection was the blog post. See, the blog posts, they were assigned to us for homework, and they usually made us reflect on what we did that day. We had to reflect constantly on the blogs, and through constant reflection, I think I eventually became better at figuring out what I had to do well, what I did well, and what I could improve on. And so using the reflection, I think I was able to build on how to improve. And I've obviously improved on my blog posts because this was first quarter, and these two were second. So, thank you.